Wesołych świąt, ludzie, and welcome to my last recipe of this year, 2025. This time the last recipe is Maltese, and it's a traditional Maltese that every year the Maltese do for Christmas. It's called Imbuljuta. If we translate it to understand for Polish, it would be czekolada na gorąco z kasztanowi, which it has, as you heard, czekolada, kasztan, oranges, tangerine, and it's one pot, mix everything, and very easy. It just needs a bit of workaround to do. On that, my wife told me that czekolada na gorąco is the first ever word I learned in Polish. So, let's start. I'm using the dried chestnuts, and I put them a day before in water, and I changed the water around 2 times. So I left them overnight to become softer. And you have the, as you can see, some of the shell that's still there. So it softens it up and you clean them. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rub them around and give them another wash with water. So now I wash them, they're ready. Let's start the cooking of the chestnut soup, Imbuljuta, or czekolada na gorąco z kasztanami. So we put the chestnuts in a big pot. So fill it with water until the kasztans are all covered. The zest of 2 mandarins, 2 oranges, and 1 lemon. And for that you need a zester. I think I showed it already. What it does is it makes thin strips like this of the skin, like this. We needed this thin because I'm gonna leave it in the soup, in the chocolate, and it will be eaten, the skin, with the rest. So it's very subtle like this. Plus we'll need then the skin of the 2 mandarins. But leave them home. These we'll remove once the chocolate is ready. So just try to leave it in one piece like this. And we'll use, you can just throw them in already. So they will release their tangerine taste. I will add also the zest. grams muscovado sugar. If you don't have muscovado, use brown sugar, but the muscovado gives that tangy taste. Three tablespoons of drinking cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, gałka muszkota łowna, one teaspoon of goździki mielone, and 1 teaspoon of mixed spice. If you don't have mixed spice because you don't find it here, use the przyprawa do piernika. it's fairly similar, although the Piernica has the ginger in it. Dark chocolate. And bring it to the boil. Okay, so once it starts boiling, you have to put it obviously on a low heat. So we're gonna move it to our lowest one. And put it on the low. Give it a mix and leave it simmering on low heat for around 30 to 40 minutes. Make sure that it doesn't end up without any water, so give it a look every now and then. If it needed be, add a little bit more water. So, this is our Maltese Imbuljuta, chestnut soup, czekolada na gorąco z kasztanami, and with this will be my last recipe for 2025. I thank you as always for seeing my videos. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe and check in a like. You can reach me not only on YouTube, but I have Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. Thank you again. Happy Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you next year.